Hey, what's going on, guys? Just a quick video. I want to show you some things about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. So first off, if you guys if you guys are using Xbox controllers, you want to go ahead and open Rocket Launcher from the shortcut right here. And you want to go over here and type in PC, select PC games, go to the modules tab, click the little icon right here to refresh. Then click PC Launcher, click this icon right here, the third one from the right, and click Name to arrange by name. I'm just going to maximize this, go all the way to the bottom. Here is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Click on that, click the pre-post launch tab, and go ahead and highlight that first entry in post launch and just delete it. So just backspace it, delete it. All right, that's for anybody using Xbox controllers. I'm going to put that back. If you're using a two-player control panel from an arcade machine, or you're using an X arcade joystick, anything like that, you don't have to do anything, with the exception of anybody that's using the X input mode. So if you're using your arcade stick in X input mode, whether that be an iPad or your X arcade joystick, then you do have to do the same thing I just did for the Xbox controllers. If you guys don't know what that is, then you're not using that. Okay, you're using keyboard mode, which is better. So again, if Xbox controller, delete that. If you're using your iPad or Xbox or X arcade, I should say, controllers in X input mode, delete that as well. Otherwise, you don't have to do anything. Now, if you have a 4-player control panel, you want to go over here, open up a window, go over here to Utilities, go to Keyboard to X input. Go to the profiles folder, and in here you're going to see 3 profiles. If you have a 4-player control panel where your 3 and 4 players are 4 buttons, you want to use this file. So you can go here, right click this one, rename it. Just rename it to like .2p or something for 2 players, right? And then you can just copy paste this, or you can rename it whatever you want. I'm going to just copy paste it. So copy paste. And then you're going to rename this to just TMNT. TMNT. So now the system is going to use TMNT for your profile because you have a 4-player control panel where your players 3 and 4 have 4 buttons. If you have a 4-player control panel where your players 3 and 4 have 6 buttons, you do the exact same thing, but you use this file instead. Okay? And that is basically all I wanted to show you. The other thing to keep in mind is that when you go into the game and you're making selections on the, through the menus and stuff, your top row second button, so like this B button, for example, or the H button, and then for your player 3, it would be, number 2, or for your 4-player will be number 2 as well. So it's always that second row, that top row second button. That's going to be the button that makes all of these selections, okay? And then the next button, the third button, that is going to be the button that takes you back. So if you go into a menu, on the bottom it says press whatever to go back. That would be this button here, or this one. If you have only 4 buttons on your players 3 and 4, that would be this one, but you don't really need to use it on players 3 and 4. You're going to be navigating mostly with player 1. Let player 1 make all the choices when it comes to going back and stuff like that. But when you get to the player selection screen where it tells you to press a button to initiate that player, you always press that second button like that for each player. Okay? And the other thing, the last thing I want to show you is if you have the 4-player control panel with only 4 buttons for the players 3 and 4, then in that case, this is going to be your configuration. These first 4 buttons, or your only 4 buttons on the action buttons, are going to be attack, backflip, super attack, and jump. Okay, not in that order, but you'll figure out which is which. And your player start button is going to be the cheer up revive function, and your coin button is going to be the taunt action. Okay, so you have your 4 main actions here, and then your start and your select are going to be cheer up and taunt. If you guys have a regular 6 buttons for players 3 and 4, then those actions are all going to be in the 6 button, on the 6 buttons over here. And then your start is going to be just like a regular start button. Okay, so yeah guys, that is it.